you to lock in for just 1 second, because this might be the last person you'd expect to be doing something that is genuinely important for the internet right now. And I'm talking about the man himself, IShowSpeed. Yeah, that guy. The same dude who used to scream at his monitor, lose his mind over games.
Yes, sir. We in here. Yo, chat, why this game so fun, chat?
And turn chaos into a full-time job. And he's now low-key reshaping how millions of people see the world. And I don't think people are fully clocking in how crazy that is yet. Before we get into everything, if you enjoy these little yab sessions about the internet, like the video, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below what you want me to talk about next. Now, let's get into it. This kid legitimately came from the Fortnite and 2K era. Straight up gremlin energy. No filter, no plan, just vibes and volume. And somehow, that turned into one of the biggest platforms on the internet. But here's where it gets interesting. Instead of staying parked at a desk or running the same tired in real life setups,
My mom is kind of homeless.
IShowSpeed actually started moving. Like actually moving. Going to Europe, America, Asia. And at first, it felt like normal in real life chaos. Funny moments, wild interactions.
You want a what? Yeah, come here.
Speed just being speed. Then the Africa tour changed everything. Not because of views, not because of celebrity link-ups, not even because something insane was happening every 5 minutes, but because people watching at home start to realize something. Wait, we were lied to. In Europe, they had that wild street energy, football culture everywhere, packed crowds, unpredictable moments. America treated them like a full-blown celebrity. Love, but from a distance. Security, barricades, malls basically saying, yeah, bro, you gotta go. Asia felt calm, respectful, structured, very much like your guest here, Speed, act right. But in Africa, Africa was actually real. No overproduction, no fake narratives, just real cities, real homes, real people living their real lives just like you and me. And suddenly, the comments weren't even jokes anymore. They were actually confusion. Comments were saying, wait, they have Wi-Fi? Wait, this looks actually normal? Wait, why is this actually beautiful? Exactly. Because for years, the internet has painted Africa like it's one giant stereotype. Mud huts, no infrastructure, no development, just struggle and sad music in the background. A lot of people grew up hearing that and never questioned it. Then IShowSpeed pulls up and accidentally shatters all the claims, the doubts, the opinions about Africa that has been going on for years. And the funniest part, he's not even trying to teach anyone. He's just eating the food, walking around, reacting in real time, being curious like a kid who's seeing something new. No lectures, no think pieces, just presence. And somehow that hits harder than anything else. But what really got me intrigued was watching other creators realize how wrong they were. People with money, people with access, still shocked that Africa has cities, buildings, infrastructure, and culture. That alone tells you how deep the misinformation runs. And let's be honest, Americans joke about places they've never been to like it's normal all the time. Europe gets clowned, Asia gets clowned, but Africa gets clowned the hardest, all wrapped up in just jokes, when reality is just not knowing anything.
Yes, sir.
IShowSpeed's audience is mostly American, so watching him genuinely enjoy being there forces people to sit with that discomfort. Because now you can't pretend it's fake, you're actually watching it live. And here's the thing, the streams aren't even crazy. No insane stunts, no forced moments, no clip farming, just human interaction. And that's why they work.
Weight loss diet?
Another thing that really stands out is how differently IShowSpeed is treated depending on where he is. In America, respect is tied to numbers. It's tied to fame, status, how big you are.
Why would you write that? That was not me, bro. But y'all playing too much, bro.
Nah, it was me, bro.
It was you? Yeah. Why would you do that, homie?
Sorry.
Even then, it's controlled, it's managed from a distance. In Africa, it's different. He's not treated like some kind of spectacle. He's treated like a guest, like someone you actually want to protect, like family.
Damn!
There's love without conditions. No what do you do or how famous you are. Just human connection. And you can tell it really hits him. At some point, this stops feeling like content and starts really feeling like something personal. He's done everything already. Huge events, legendary moments, meeting icons. But this actually feels grounding, refreshing, and real.
Yo! That shit crazy.
And honestly, I get it. There's something about being in a place where people don't care about your status, your numbers, or your clout. They just care about you being there. That kind of experience changes everything you see. That's why this matters. IShowSpeed didn't just sit down and plan to change narratives. He didn't map this out like some kind of genius play. He just showed up as himself, loud, curious, sometimes clueless. And because of that, millions of people saw a side of the world they never have seen before. Now, if you want to keep the energy going, go watch my last video on Kai Cenat, where I talk about him stepping back from non-stop streaming to focus on building himself, his mindset, and his clothing brand. It's another example of the internet getting mad at someone for growing instead of staying the same. Appreciate you guys for listening. I love y'all guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.